All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We are here with our chair, Chaos Kitty, and Suki. Oh, there's.
A
What are you
chair.
doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
All right, while we doing this, did I hit the tweet out? Did I hit the tweet out? All right, cool. I can close Twitter out now. I love the chair. You gotta go. Hey, boxes, you gotta go. The chair is now. What's up?
Who, my chair?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Oh,
weren't there
you've
when the
been
show
kicked out.
started, so
Say hey,
the chair is
chair.
now.
I had to go get some. Y'all, my lips were like really chapped. You cannot be sitting in front of a ring light with chapped lips on the people's 4K. No.
I ain't got 4K up right now. This is 10. What is it? 1080 30. I'm good. Let's see. We're gonna
Yeah,
go
my
ahead and just
camera
pull.
can only do 1080.
Yeah, I definitely don't have 4K.
All right. So what's up, everybody? It would not be. Yeah, you got to change your name now to Who's Chairs.
Yeah. Yes, that's the thing now.
Can I do that? No. Can I do that?
Yeah. If you like hit the little like 3 dots around next to your name, it is the edit name.
Oh, that's great.
As you notice, we are
screaming.
missing one specific old man because old people are notoriously late. So
You give him time. He
knows?
probably had to take that extra trip to the bathroom,
yeah, he had to get his Bengay on his knees and whatnot. It's so early.
Yes.
Yeah, we're early because we want to talk. Like we got 30 minutes.
30 minutes of speculation time.
Exactly. So I guess we could talk about the elephant in the room first. Is the whole Last of Us remake being leaked like less than a minute before. Flash, you've never heard of the medicine Bengay that you put on your old people put on their legs and whatnot? Have you never heard of that?
I love Bengay.
Icy hot stuff like that. Relax, man. Relax. That would be you, right? You've never heard. Hold up. I got you. Man, it's trying to cancel me out here. Listen. Is it? How do you spell it? I forget. Yep, there you go. What's going on? See? It's a thing.
Come on, Bengay.
Come on. Look, that has happened. That has kept me in the clutch, low key. I've had knee problems that I needed for that. But no, I guess what everybody, guys, go ahead and talk. Like, what do you like? Hope to see? What do you? We already know what's gonna happen up. So I'm gonna be quiet now.
Well, I'm very excited for Midnight Suns and One Piece Odyssey. Midnight Suns even more because I want to see where they took the game, because I'm definitely on the train where they changed up some stuff. That's because they haven't shown anything in the past couple of months. They certainly made some substantial changes there.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that they supposedly like changed. They did like a huge revamp, as they said. I hope they didn't get rid of the card system. I really hope so, because I would.
Yeah, I believe they did get rid of the card system.
I'll be sad.
Personally, I prefer it that way. I would have played it with the card system anyway. Would have definitely given it a try, and I'm pretty sure I would have loved it. But I can also see them wanting it to be more accessible for players, because turn-based strategy usually goes a bit more deeply, and if you have a card-based battle system, it has to deal with a lot of randomness, and that is quite hard to balance.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. I'm just, the reason why I want that is because it's not like it was like, oh yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, Marvel, and for XCOM. The cards was essentially just spells. That was what that was, and I think people overreacted because it was like, oh my god, cards, 2K, we're gonna have to buy it, even though legitimately the very next thing they was like, you don't have to buy cards.
Yeah, but sadly, it's a 2K thing. I mean, that concern is pretty valid. Even if they said they wouldn't sell them or anything, but it is there, and we know how stuff like that can hang over a game like a Damocles sword, just as it does for Avengers. And I think they took the clever move there and avoided that.
Yeah, they avoided that right away. I'm glad they put out that tweet like as soon as they did.
Okay, I mean, if I'm still very excited, and I'm hoping to see, like, if they did take it out, I'm hoping to see, like, they show what the alternative is. Like, kind of like give a little bit of more gameplay, because right now, like you said, we had their IGN stuff that they had, like, when they first announced back in September, I think. That was about it. I think they did one more like a few months later. What's going on, dude?
Hey, dude.
Hey.
Yeah, right. They did one a couple months later, or a couple weeks, basically. It was in around Gamescom, I think, that they showed some more. But what I could imagine they've done is take out the cards and make the spells into skills, and have something like a skill tree. Like, if I imagine XCOM, every level up of character, you had to choose between one of two abilities you wanted to use. And if they utilize it like that, like, you still have to decide which you're going to use, so build your character accordingly how you want to play it, and then just go with that and take out the randomness. Every ability, you can't have every ability in the game. They just have a cooldown when you use them and stuff like that. Some might not even have a cooldown, depending on how strong they are. And the next time you play the game, you can choose different abilities, or maybe they have a respec system in that you can unlock later on. And of course, you can still utilize the upgrade system you had, like upgrade your skills, get better equipment, or something like that. It's not necessarily that big of a deal to take the cards out and make a new UI and incorporate every ability into that, because the animations are still the same. It's still everything you've done for the cards you can still use.
I don't think they took the cards out. Didn't there was an article about like all they did was just add more to the story?
That's what they said, but I gotta be honest, if they only put more into the story, why didn't they show off like one more character in combat or something like that? One from the announced characters, even. They said we were to see a lot more in the upcoming month, and then we heard a couple months nothing, and then they put out the statement of we're going to delay the game. And
I just feel like if the revamp was they're taking the cards out, we wouldn't be getting anything today, because I don't think it would be like ready to go right now. Because I don't think it's as simple as just, oh, take the cards out, all right, and move on. Like, I really don't. I think there's a lot more tied to that than what we think.
All right, so I want to, because I'm kind of oblivious to that. I don't have those here. Not really sure how I seen the stuff. Not sure how Scarlet Witch. Yes, I'm not sure how, like, I guess legit that the Spider-Man thing was. I'm not sure. I don't. certain things I just don't try to leak with, and that's not something I really like putting any stock into. I guess we'll find out today if it was true or not. Who do I think the last character is going to be? Personally, Morbius. As much as I hate to hear that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to definitely add some bad press to it.
I think we'll see Elsa.
I hope that. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. That's what I've been wanting for a while, ever since like I see Elsa Bloodstorm first in Future Fight, and then her kit that was in what was it, Ultimate Alliance 3. Great character. I love the character. I love the character.
That's how I was introduced to her, was Ultimate Alliance 3. I was like, who is this? So
yeah, apparently they're gonna add her to Snap as well. So I've seen.
They're gonna add Squirrel Girl to Midnight Suns. That's who it's gonna be.
Yes, exactly. They're gonna add Squirrel Girl just because she fits the darker storylines of Marvel just perfectly.
Apocalyptic squirrels. Let's go.
Zombie squirrels all day.
Demon squirrels.
There you go.
That's terrifying. Anyone remembers how broken she was in Marvel Heroes? That's terrifying.
And yet she was still weaker than Deadpool, if you played Deadpool, right?
Let's see here. We got, he's listed as a pre-order character. I haven't seen anything from anything official, and until that is an official thing, I probably won't talk about it. You know, if it's true, it's true. You know, I applaud anybody who's ahead of that, but I don't. When it comes to these particular things, I don't know. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm just saying I don't know. That's the kind of thing that I'm going at. I don't know, but I mean, is there anything else besides Midnight Suns people care about? Because personally, that's all I could sit there and talk about for the next 50 minutes. I don't care.
I mean, obviously, for me, it's One Piece. Obviously, I love that it's gotten like this big thing. Like, it's One Piece games have never been advertised like this. Usually, it's just like, oh look, here's a reveal trailer. Oh, look, it's One Piece. Awesome. And like, they're making this out to be like some big grand thing for once. So I'm very excited for that. I know Oda is heavily involved in the story and the characters. So I'm very excited. It's a turn-based RPG from what we know. So yeah, like, I'm One Piece and Midnight Suns, and that's about it really for me.
Who's Chair? Is Chair gonna talk or Boxer gonna talk? Which one?
Who cares?
I'm excited for a lot of things. Gotham Knights, most of all. I want to see. I hope they can redeem themselves from that initial gameplay thing that we saw with what was it? I can't think right now. My brain is so mushy. Red Hood and Nightwing. So I hope we can see like some redemption from that gameplay. I hope we get to see more Batgirl. I want to see more of Gotham, like what their interpretation of Gotham looks like. Because for me, even though it's a living world, it still kind of looks a little dull.
So, funny thing, which is okay. So, while I am still interested in the game, I'm going to talk bad about it. I don't care, because they did my boy wrong. I'm sorry. I love it. I love Jason Todd, and they made him like ogre. Like, they made him this big bulking guy, and I'm like, I get it. People are cool with it. He got hands too. Like, why is he running around hitting people in the head with Desert Eagles or whatnot? Like. But anyway, they said, right, because somebody brought that up as well. They said something along the lines of, since it's a night type thing, there's less going on or something like that. Or I forget what it was. It was something they were doing in a Q&A, and it was like, because people said the same thing, like, yo, there's not a lot of like, what is going on? Like, why do we don't see a lot of people around? Like, what's up? It's like, oh, since it's like a night thing, things like that, and it's like most people are out at night. What do you mean?
I feel like, look at Arkham Knight situation. When I do play it, I just stand around on the rooftops and I just look around at everything because it's a beautiful Gotham City to look at. There's like literally stuff popping off. You can hear it. There's just things going on. I don't have to see to know that there are things happening everywhere all over this Gotham. For me, it just, I don't know. This Gotham, I don't know if it's like, if it was because it was raining all the time and it was like, it's supposed to look, I don't know. It's just something about this Gotham. It just seems a little bland. I'm excited for it still, but I hope that this can quell those
worries.
Yeah.
Let me see. They got the answers. Let me see if I can find that answer to that question. It's in oh, there we go. We're now up. It will start in
14 minutes, approximately.
Okay. I have to look at the what you call. Let me see. This question has been asked in my DMs. We are currently comfortable with the size of Nightwing's posterior, even though I can't promise that we won't revisit this issue again someday. Apparently, people were wondering why Nightwing wasn't as kicked up as he should be.
I'm screaming.
Let me see.
Ciao.
I don't really know. I don't really see. I actually have to find that. I could revisit that some other time.
But yeah, I think you're right on that. They kind of said something in the terms of it's when nighttime and then it's an industrial area that's not as frequented at that time of day.
There we go. Since the player will only hit the streets at night, some neighborhoods would have more of a civilian nightlife. Others will have industrial and bleak. You were kind of Gothamites, all the walks of night, and we have a different opinion about you and your vigilante activities. So in some areas it'll be bleak. Other areas may actually have, some people trying to, talk about how they don't like you being the hooded people like the Gotham's police officers so well. Let's see what else. I mean, personally, after Midnight Suns, I need to see something. I need to see to like give me some hope back for October. I need to see some more for Forspoken. I need it in my life. Because if done, I'm gonna cry after this here. I'll tell you that right now.
Forspoken.
Forspoken looked amazing.
I was actually quite interested after the very first teaser trailer they put out. And then when they showed some actual gameplay, was it early this year?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, generic Square Enix game. Looks good. Yeah. Empty world. There's nothing there. I'm sorry.
Well, Square Enix, so Square Enix has nothing going on for them except Final Fantasy, I guess. So there's a rumor. Go ahead.
Yeah, but even if I look at Final Fantasy 16, it's that series is going into a direction where I don't like it anymore.
It's fair.
Go ahead and get the people behind you so they can delay 16 so we can hit, because there's a rumor that if 16 comes out this year, they're going to push back Forspoken. If they push back Forspoken, guess what that's going to be? That's going to be my anime villain origin story.
Didn't they say Final Fantasy 16 was early 2023? Didn't that get a date?
Didn't I get a date?
I mean, like a more like not an exact date, but like a time frame, basically.
True Flash says next summer.
Yeah, I think they said that they took it in the last state of play. They put that date there at the end of the trailer, summer 2023.
All right,
So you're good.
I don't have to be an anime villain. Great.
Yep.
They might still push back for Spoken though. Who knows?
The shield is the Captain America shield is over there. All right, I will be the U.S. agent out here. Okay.
Yeah.
The
I have to
fat
look a
one.
bit into the future here for Saturday for the Xbox Bethesda showcase, because I think since we're on the topic of Final Fantasy, they'll announce Final Fantasy VII Remake for Game Pass on Thursday next week.
All right, y'all heard it here first. So listen, if they don't announce it, y'all say nothing. But if they do, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and tag her on Twitter. So let it be known that you heard it here first. You heard it here first. I hope they do like some Fable stuff because they said Fable. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
They'll definitely show Fable. It's about time to show Fable, and I'm pretty sure they'll show Fable on Saturday.
All right, y'all say that every single Xbox conference. Oh, they're gonna show Fable, and then they don't show Fable, and you're like, oh well, next year they'll show Fable.
At this point,
Yeah,
Fable was
when they revealed Fable that it was in the works. It was like the two Xbox showcases ago. So the last one we got nothing, and this basically makes it about a year since they put out the very first trailer, where they kind of revealed they're working on a new Fable.
I'm gonna see Captain Marvel and Avengers before you get a Fable announcement. I'm just
Screaming.
Fable has been announced. I already got it.
I'm clipping this after.
Fable has been announced. I get it. And I will get it in Game Pass day one.
Okay, before they show Fable, I'll get Captain Marvel and Avengers.
No.
Drop something, okay.
They have two showcases this summer Game Fest. They have one on Saturday, which is the main one, and they do one on Monday again, where they reveal even more games and show more of what they've shown on Saturday. So I'm pretty sure we'll get to see some Fable.
Forgetting that you keep saying Saturday. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't it Sunday? But I'm like, it's
yeah.
Time zones are terrible.
Yes, they are.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
That's why I can drink already, because it's almost 8 p.m.
Jeez.
Oh my God!
You're on Friday, so you should know already. You should know everything already. So what? So what are we gonna see?
Yeah, what happened?
Okay, I already said what happens with Midnight Suns.
All right.
So One Piece will get a release date. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see some gameplay, and Suki will go crazy.
Writing this down. Okay, we got One Piece.
Not Kitty out here predicting the future.
Hey, listen.
Am I gonna win the lotto this week?
I can tell you that. No.
Screaming. I can't give you the numbers. I need them for myself.
I'm not that lucky.
No one's that lucky, except like rich people that's in like rich neighborhoods that don't need the money, and they get it anyway.
Yeah.
The closest I've ever been to winning a lottery has been I used to work in a area that was like rich in an area, and I think I got 3 numbers out of 5. I'm like, y'all can't tell me y'all ain't cheating. Y'all can't tell me that. The only reason why I was there because I was working in there. Because I'm like, y'all can't tell me. 3? I've never got past 1. 3? I got to that second number. I just knew I won lottery. I already in my head. I already quit my job. I already got too busy for everybody. And then the 4th number, I'm like, I gotta come back to this damn job tomorrow. All right, let's see. Let me see what time we got left. We got 20 minutes. All right, cool. That's all good. What
Okay,
else? Let me see.
Just a
I
reminder
wonder
for
what
everyone: when the thing starts, we get another bathroom break because the first thing they show off is Call of Duty. So
Oh, well, then you just answered my question then, girl.
sorry.
I was going to say, I wonder
Let's-
what they're going to open the show with.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Throw it
but
away.
then you always
get the bad stuff out of
you
the way,
start
and
with
then
the
you can
worst
get to the actual
and
game.
end with the best.
I'm screaming.
Because that way everyone that goes out of the show will only remember the best part and say what a great show Summer Game Fest was, even if they just had like 2 major big things maybe. Because nobody cares about the Call of Duty they showed at the beginning. Everyone knows we got a new Call of Duty. We'll have a Call of Duty next year as well. I can already tell you that. And a Call of Duty after that.
We'll have a new Call of Duty tomorrow.
I mean, to be fair, people get hyped over sports games still.
Girl.
Actual.
Yeah, but still no one was sad when EA canceled their EA Play Live.
Wait, they had one?
Well, they usually did one, but I guess all they had this year was the sports games.
That's funny.
It's also too predictable, the EA Play Live. It's basically you get a FIFA, a Madden, you get a Star Wars game from EA, you get something for Battlefield or Battlefront. But Battlefront just if they have one Star Wars game. And then a couple of indie games, and that's it.
So you think we see any surprises today?
Me?
I'm pretty sure there might be one. I couldn't quite tell what that would be.
I mean, I'm holding out hope for Kingdom Hearts 4, but that's like every game thing for me, so.
I got a better chance of getting something to do with Infamous than you have with
Yeah, I
Kingdom Hearts
know.
4 today.
A new Infamous would be awesome.
I mean, no. Why? Forget Infamous. Let's just replay, The Last of Us for the 4th time.
I haven't
Does
even
anyone
played it.
care about
I
The
haven't
Last
even
of
played
Us
it
at this
once, and I'm
point?
already tired of that game.
Like, okay, I don't hate the game because I don't really like those type of games. They don't like I've played like I want to say someone told me I played about maybe 20% of the first Last of Us, and I don't remember I played anything. I remember about the clickers. I remember about like running up on somebody with a hatchet combo thing, and that was about it. They don't keep me invested. But anybody who like it, that's cool. Where's Cass? I have no idea. He has been sent the invite. I believe he may have fallen and he can't get up. So I'm probably gonna have to call his wrists.
Did he hit his life alert?
Yeah, life alert wrist. Make sure he's okay. Have to hit that button real quick. See where he's at. Yeah, we sent it out. I'm gonna see if I can have Greek drive over there and see just how he's doing. The Last of Us Part 2, in my opinion, is my favorite game of all time. I'm happy for you for that. I am. If I get one more remake of Last of Us before any Infamous games, Flash, we gotta fight. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. We gotta fight. I'm done.
I mean, they still haven't caught Grand Theft Auto in remakes yet, though. So we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least they do make remakes. They don't just pull a Skyrim and say we got to bring it to more platforms. It's basically the same game.
I don't like this. Hold on. Let me see.
I'm screaming.
Okay, there we go.
Not plot twist.
We love you, Kaz.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah, we love you.
All right, there we go. That's better. I don't like covering up your face just to put a thing up. So yeah, okay, cool, perfect. I had to make sure which one was better. I'm not happy about this. No, they have caught up. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 5 has been on PlayStation 3, regular Xbox, PlayStation 4, regular Xbox 360, Xbox One, and now it's on next gen with the PS5 and Xbox, and it's also been on PC. So
I knew the geriatric slander was coming.
you knew it. It started before the geriatric slander started before the show started. So what do you mean? As soon as we got in there, I made a joke about you.
This is true.
It will stop once we get Quake in the Marvel's Avengers. Then I'll stop talking about how old you are.
You have a better chance of that than seeing Fable.
Oh!
Y'all are silly.
Y'all taking this.
Hey, stop mocking Fable, or Microsoft will buy the One Piece makers and cancel it.
Oh.
They're gonna cancel Bandai Namco? I don't think so.
Wait, hold up. Let's see.
No,
Let's
they're
see.
just gonna cancel One Piece.
How much does that cost? Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh, Bamco costs a lot.
7.2 billion. That was in the fiscal of March 31st, 2022. I feel like Xbox will do that just because. Just buy the whole company.
Yeah.
Because we have all the anime now.
Exactly. Like, yep, y'all got Spider-Man. We have all anime. What's up?
You can have your
What?
Spider-Man.
Relax.
We're gonna have Goku Smash Brothers. Let's go.
Screaming.
Oh my god. Just
I
have
played
anime Smash Brothers. That'd be perfect.
But
They
wasn't
had
that
it. It was on the
supposed
DS.
to be Jump Force?
We don't talk about Jump Force here.
What could have been?
Listen, I bought that game when it was on sale. And I was like, I bought it, didn't play anything about it. I didn't even hear anything about it. It had shut down already. And I went to say, you know what? I'm bored. Let me go play this. And couldn't get online. I'm like, oh. Okay. I looked up, I was like, oh, so that okay. All right. I'm glad I only spent like $5 on it. So okay.
I bought it on Switch. I bought it on PlayStation 4, and I bought it on PC.
Girl.
No wonder it got canceled.
I do my part. I try to help.
Suki liked it.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's actually Bandai Namco is not really good when it comes to service games.
Tell
And
that
keeping
to
the
Xenoverse.
keeping the service.
Okay, all right.
Tell that to Xenoverse too, which is still going.
Yeah, and it's
Hey.
the only one.
So okay, do me a favor. Like buy Xenoverse everywhere. So they cancel Xenoverse 2 so we can finally get Xenoverse 3.
I already did. I have it on PC and PlayStation and Xbox. Or,
Not on Switch.
Switch.
You got it everywhere? Damn, it still ain't went down. Shit.
It's terrible on Switch.
Yeah, I made the mistake to buy it too.
I think I bought it on PlayStation and Switch, and then Xbox. I think just had it in somewhere. I think I
it was on
had
the Game Pass at one point.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
That reminds me, I still have to finish Scarlet Nexus.
I need to play that one.
I love Scarlet Nexus.
Let me actually go look up and see.
I need a
Who's
Code
author?
Vein sequel. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, Code Vein. I also still have to play that. And one day I will buy that Sword Art Online Allocation Licorice expansion.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. I have all the other Sword Art Onlines.
That Sword Art Online is really crazy. They spend a whole amount of money on that. Because for the first 15 hours, which is the tutorial, you basically get to play the anime as a
Okay.
You're
visual
not wrong.
novel.
That's the sad part.
Wait a minute. For real? The tutorial is 15 hours long?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Uh-uh.
Which is also mostly told as a visual novel, because it's the anime you play through sometimes, and mostly you just read through. And after that 15 hours, it becomes more of like an open world multiplayer online MMORPG. And then it's really good. Sadly, by then everyone has stopped playing the game. But if you make it to that part, there's actually a lot of depth to that and a lot of cool gameplay mechanics.
Cool.
That
Well, because
sounds-
it's all their own canon. Like every game it's a different game each time, and it's all this whole growing canon. Like Lost
Yeah,
Song is my favorite one.
They share some stuff with the former games, but mostly every game is their own universe.
No, because they bring the same characters in too, like characters from the other games, and they're like, "Yeah, we met them in this game," and they talk about that.
Sometimes they do that. Other times they do it less.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Hey,
alien.
alien.
Ah,
So is it
stole
like
your
an
stuff.
anthology series? Y'all, is it like an anthology series?
Oh, I have no idea. I was reading.
I'm talking to Kitty and Suki.
No, it's not. I wouldn't even call it a series, because you don't have to play any game before you play a Sword Art Online game, because each one has their own story for itself. It just works. You don't have to play it. Obviously, it helps if you have knowledge of the anime and the whole Sword Art Online thing with the death game. But other than that, if you know the anime or the manga, you're good.
They're actually pretty fun games. They just take a while to get started.
I don't know. Yeah, that 15-hour prologue, girl. I don't think I can get that.
Doesn't
But
feel
everything
like it
else-
though. Or
Yes,
it's just like a.
well, let's say it didn't feel like 15 hours. It felt like 30.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was really dragging out, and I thought I just want to play, And every now and then I got to play a little bit for like 5 minutes or so, and then I get 10 minutes or 15 minutes of dialogue again.
Yeah.
They hit you with that new job training. Like, yeah, you get a little bit. I'll show you a little bit about what the job is about. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of like employee handbook stuff you don't even really gonna remember.
Yeah. But once that game opens up, it's really good. I mean, if you don't care about the anime stories so much, you can skip most of the dialogue. If you have watched the anime, for example, or read the manga, you can basically just skip through all of that. And then it's like, what, 2 hours maybe that it takes?
It's fun with friends. I enjoyed the multiplayer of it.
Yeah, the multiplayer in Allocation Licorice is actually even better. I would love to do a raid with someone that owns the game at some point.
I think it's about what, 2 hours, right? 2 hours, maybe 3. The Summer Game Fest.
For the Game Fest?
Yeah.
I think so.
Then they got something at 3 or 4 p.m. I think.
I I think this one takes 90 minutes.
Perfect. Okay.
60 to 90 minutes. Because it's mostly trailers, a bit of gameplay, of course, every now and then. I know Jeff Keighley likes to have games there that actually show gameplay, so we're probably going to see some of that for a lot of the games.
All right. So real quick, Fran put the like a kind of a list of what was announced by him so far. And just so we got One Piece, Odyssey, we have the Midnight Suns, we have DC's Gotham Knight, Zenless Zone Zero. I have no idea what that is. Honkai Star Rai. Might have messed that one up. Warframe announcement. Okay.
Cool.
Warframe was still going on. That's crazy.
I remember when it all started.
Oh my god. It was such a terribly fun game. Like I had so much fun, but in the same token, I was so confused at the beginning of it because it was like there was no tutorial, there was no like real objectives. It's like, hey yo, go fight stuff. If that's what you do.
Yeah.
We got Warhammer 40k Darktime, Cuphead, and Delicious Last Course. A Frost Giant next RTS game. We have The Rock for some reason, and we have Call of Duty's first campaign gameplay demo. So there we go.
Is it The Rock?
Not The Rock.
Yeah,
for
The Rock
some
is there.
reason.
The Rock is everywhere.
You know he
promoting
gotta
Fortnite
promote
again?
that Black Adam movie.
He gotta be making a game or something. Like, sir, what are you here for then?
That trailer
Maybe
was
he'll
horrible.
tell us
I'm
where
back
the
game.
foundation went in Fortnite.
There you go. Make some Fortnite
It's a
stuff.
Rock game. So you play
That's
as
why
The
he's
Rock.
there to announce that the foundation is back.
Maybe he'll just show a Black Adam trailer.
Ew.
But
I hope
I'll be right back.
I don't want to see it. Not at the one they showed the other day. Keep it.
Hey, listen.
I haven't even seen it yet.
My homeboy, Hardison, Aldous Hodges. I forgot how to say his last name, but Hawkman. That's my boy. I'm glad to see him in something.
Okay.
Even though he like the Hawk, the whole Hawkman that took him away from Leverage, and we're waiting now. I'm assuming we're waiting now for them for a season 2 of their remake. So I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, season 2 from the remake. I hope he gets to return at some point. I know he couldn't be in the first season of that much because of scheduling conflicts. He was supposed to be, and I love him. He's actually the reason why I watched that show only in English. Usually I watch my shows once in German and once in English.
Mhm.
But because he did his accents so well.
Him and I forget what's her real name. Parker. They made the show for me.
Yeah.
Elliot was my boy too. Like
yeah, Christian Cade. Yeah, I know.
like them three. You're muted. Okay. Them three right there were kind of just they made the show. Like
absolutely.
Nate was cool. Sophie was okay, but those three.
Yeah.
And what's his sister Brianna or whatnot? She's a welcome addition.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want her replacing nobody, but as an addition, cool, real good. I want to see more Hardison with them. Like I want to see them two interact more than they do now.
Yeah. Maybe Sophie at one point leaves and Hardison can come back.
That'd be
and then I have a pretty good cast because I still think you need the what's his name? The other. You still need him for the story progression, basically.
Oh, I know you're talking about the guy who he was like the librarian or whatnot. I can't think of his
that
name.
emergency room guy.
Norman something White. Wide. So in White. Noah White. Noah White. There you go.
No, yeah, Noah, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they still need him and his character, but all right. We're starting.
All right, let's turn it up some. Make sure everything is. Can everybody hear everything okay?
I can hear it.
All right, cool.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a
You can
live
turn it up a
showcase
little
of
bit
what's
more.
next in the wide world
see.
of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater,
Yeah, this is good.
welcome to
Okay.
our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish list. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago,
Switch is
Capcom
ahead.
Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
All right.
So
And
happy
he's
for
back to
your
work
knee.
again.
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have some fun.
Let's get this mission started. This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights. Neutralized. Time to end this.
Okay. All right.
Double summon! I'm just on another level.
Come on, Cole.
And so let me time this ass open real quick. Okay. All right. That's dope. That's pretty cool.
All right.
It's all about the comb. All right. Next, it's
Thank-
time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
Check this out.
Ooh, this looks scary.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay. and bring it
Oh,
back
I know.
online.
Okay.
We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Is it Terminator game?
Get that door closed now, Private.
It looks like that game they show us some the state of play.
The
And,
Callisto ball.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word. That's the name.
I wasn't excited about this, but I kind of am now.
Willis, take the lead.
This gives alien vibes, though.
I think it is.
Oh, this ain't good.
It is 20th century game, so
What we found was A new kind of evil.
Oh, it
Looks
might
like
be
that
an alien
multiplayer
game.
alien game we were promised and like never got.
This wasn't human.
No, it's not alien. Oh, it is alien.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Wow.
Willis! Open fire! Go, go, go!
This looks like Colonial Marines.
It's giving me Fire Team.
Hold that door, Sergeant!
I don't think it's a
game.
multiplayer game.
Oh, God. Listen, I'm going to head out.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Okay.
Very interesting. Oh, it's like
Oh,
isometric.
that's that, what was it, that RTS thing they was talking about, maybe?
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the
PS4.
Callisto Protocol
Crazy.
from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay
Oh, I'm streaming, so
alongside
they're
its
showing
creator,
that
Glenn
anyway.
Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
They literally showed, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see a little bit more than they showed,
I just love
Yeah, he
that.
said a little bit more gory.
and we got to see actual gameplay after this.
Gives me chills every time.
Okay.
More gore.
Welcome to your new home.
I'm not sure if I get it, but definitely looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this year too. Okay.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And for a second, just give me a second. I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have where we usually will kill our main character, Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself. Ben Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Oh my God.
Damn. I said, when you use some type of health protocol and then you don't want to pay the bill, there you go.
It's 2 of them.
So, am I wrong, or is this just Dead Space?
No.
Definitely give yourself Dead Space 1 vibes, but
yeah, this is Callisto, and no, everything started at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. There is some stuff going on later today, I believe. Like Devolver has something going on tonight too, but this is the main thing. Okay.
well, this definitely looks next gen though.
Yep. Parkour.
Oh my God.
Well,
That
wow.
just happened.
Wow.
All right,
Oh
moving
my
on.
God.
This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Okay. I realize this is a first,
Hi, everyone.
third person.
2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back,
Again.
we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course,
That was a
Ghost.
terrible way to
We
go.
needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty
Modern
in a whole
Warfare
new way,
2.
inspired by the world we're about to
I
enter.
remember the original
Oil
Modern Warfare
rig,
2.
cargo
Exactly.
ships,
You're not gonna sit here
staggering odds are
trying to
just
gaslight
beginning.
us to anything.
Here
Like, no,
is
no.
Modern
I know
Warfare
what it
2.
is. I've seen that. I've seen this name already. I was under the impression that Midnight Sun stuff would drop all at 6, so I'm confused. I'm not sure why. Maybe the time zones got messed up, but no, the thing started at 1 p.m. We might see it within the next few minutes, possibly.
Yeah, people might have messed up the time zone. 6 p.m. was GMT. That's British Standard Time.
Yeah.
Usually the last time shown is an American one or a US one, so people are not used to that, I guess.
Actual, we're set.
Yep. That's the first time I had to actually call off of work for them, but you know, hey. We'll request off.
Good hook. Up and at him.
I guess I can
All shadows
refill my drink
on
real
this
quick.
platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1 making entry. So, cut right clear through.
Rim clear. Coming out.
Is this a remaster or a remake? This is a remake. This is on the same line as the new Modern Warfare. They had like for example, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and then those were in the same thing. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a different timeline, basically. They don't necessarily go through the same thing, I don't think.
Yeah, it's basically a sequel to the reboot of the Modern Warfare series.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Run down. Rush out.
Here.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll. Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over? Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile. It's first stage. There's no time. All shadows, missiles on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies all.
It's I'm kind of just over like Call of Duty at this point. Like the story mode looks okay. It's all, some of them are always really good, but then who really says let's go play a story mode in Call of Duty?
Yeah, I mean it looks good, but that's basically all there is.
Yeah. I want to go to sleep.
Like I want to get it, but like I know I'm not gonna play it. because I might play story mode and then stop. If I can rent the game and play story mode, that's it. Or if they give me like just a story mode only, I don't care about the multiplayer. I don't care about the ultimate zombies they may possibly have. Give me the story mode for a little bit so I can play it and call it a day. They're gonna remaster Ghost and Black Ops.
The last Call of Duty I played was actually Call of Duty 2. I played Call of Duty 1 and Call of Duty 2, and the story mode in that was amazing. But that was back in the day when shooters still had single-player story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was the last one I played.
The last one I bought was Advanced Warfare, and the last one I played was the Modern Warfare, only because I got it for free when I bought the graphics card that I got now.
I had Black Ops 3, but I never played it. But I only got that because it came with the PlayStation.
Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
I don't play Call of Duty.
And nowadays, given how many times we've been lied to, I'm sitting here, I'm like, is this fake or is this real?
Oh, that was dope.
That's pretty cool. Okay, all right. I see you. I see you, big dog.
Reloading.
Just give me SOCOM and I'll be all good.
Come back.
That's it. That's all I want.
Or Killzone or Resistance.
Resistance.
I'm pretty sure you'll see a Resistance at some point again. Just not
Give me
from
hope.
Insomniac.
Only cover we have. Just don't get caught between them.
Yeah, I think this is enough gameplay of Call of Duty already.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
people. That's
that
won't
we had like
change.
20 minutes ago for the same thing. Come on, Dad. I guess they got to make sure that they.
Have we already seen that the containers move?
It's so realistic. Water makes things move.
Yeah, I mean that one was cool right now.
I think this is fake.
Visual bridge entry.
Well, it's easier to do if it's scripted elements, you know. Not saying it's easy; it's easier.
It's a bit too smooth to be actual gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Especially if it's on. I also don't think this is on a PlayStation 5. I'm sorry.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's
That's
what we're
actually,
talking about. And joining us now, up from
surprising
Long
that
Beach,
so many
War
people
Modern
are just.
Warfare.
That's
Oh,
great.
God.
Thanks.
great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay.
This is what
Thanks for that
happened. We could
extended
actually just do one of these and have a good conversation about it. Let's let's
At
go.
least Microsoft pushed this one out of their showcase. That's a Summer Game Fest.
And like, yeah,
Yeah, you can have Call of Duty.
just sitting there like, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. I'm gonna keep that. Oh, you can have this. Here you go.
Clearly swipe left on this one.
Yeah. I'm like, and it's like no disrespect to anybody who worked on it, but it's like at some point it's like,
No, it looks
How
like
many-
a really solid game. The graphics are phenomenal. I give him that. It looks really cool.
It's a character we're really excited about.
like I'll play the story mode for like 10 hours.
20 times already.
You gotta repeat that. You broke up. What you say?
I said it just looks like something that we've seen 20 times already.
Yep.
Yeah,
They're fully out of ideas, and they're like, we have to remaster our own stuff now.
And
Yeah, I just have to see
you
it
saw
from the perspective if
wind
I had to
and
work on a
the,
game like that, like
animations
every
and
year,
the
another
awesome
Call of
sound
Duty
design.
and another
And of
Call of
course, the new
Duty.
water tech, which is actually
Yeah,
playing
maybe I'd
both
take
different
I'd make
directions,
2 of
just
them
creating
and then
physically dynamic
thank you.
environment,
I'll
allowing
go.
for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be
Yeah,
behind,
time to head on out.
and suddenly they
Um,
leave you exposed.
yeah, because like realistically, right? This is what's gonna happen. You probably have 10 to 20 hours of story mode. Then what happens after that? Team deathmatch, search and destroy, some type of close quarter combat thing, and you do that for like the next year.
And
You might
zombies.
get. I don't do Modern Warfare have zombies or like do they do that now? Because I know like
It
Black
will.
Ops have it and things like that. Because I know didn't they attach? Don't they attach Warzone now to these or Warzone is still its own client now?
It will definitely have zombies. Zombies is like their highest seller every time.
Yeah. Maybe at one point they'll do vampires. Who knows? It's Morbin time.
That would be a little creative. They can't do that.
Let's do a collab with Marvel. It's Morbin time.
Like,
Yeah, there you go.
I think that's Call of Duty's
I
problem.
wouldn't be
Is like you
surprised
see
if
them
they
now
got
and
Snoop
you're just
Dogg
like,
in
it
it.
looks like Call of Duty.
And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141.
Look at that, 5 people we've seen already. Appreciate you.
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just
Let's see. I'm looking at a few. Oh, nobody cares. We get 500 of these a year. It's practically the same thing. Warzone 2 is coming. Why would we get a Warzone 2? Isn't that like a ever growing game? Like wow.
Now we're gonna have 2 of them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
We don't get a
confident
Fortnite too.
that at least something's changed in that regard when Microsoft really has full control over it.
looking ahead, and like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're
Let's see what this is.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us.
Oh, perfect timing. All right, let's
Call
go.
of Duty,
Looking
Modern
forward to
Warfare 3.
October.
Thanks for
Possibly
Midnight
Midnight Suns.
all right. Well,
release
we've
or
got
Gotham
lots
Knights.
more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
You have my interest.
Which one is it? Which one is that? It looks familiar.
I don't think I played this.
I was hoping they remastered ET finally.
Now, ET deserves a full-blown remake, though.
Right?
Is that it? Flashback 2. What?
Okay, what was Flashback? I thought it looked familiar, but nope.
Winter 20. Okay, and it's close too. Okay, all right. I see you.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so
Does anyone
excited to
remember
play this.
Witchfire?
I bet you will be too.
Nope.
After you see this.
2017.
It looks good, though. That's definitely not how it looked in 2017, I can tell you that.
Is it going out here shooting spells? Like, what's going on with this?
Ooh.
Oh, a caster gun? I'd be fine. Gene Star win.
What is this?
Okay, this is a more realistic Wonderlands.
A better Borderlands?
I mean, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
I played this before I played Tiny Tina.
See, already I'm more interested
now
than
this
I
is
was
how
Call of
you.
Duty.
Now, this is how you show innovative shooter gameplay. You know?
Okay, wait a minute now.
What is
Ring,
this?
sir.
Okay, I'm interested in this. I'm definitely interested in this.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
a lot of
Okay.
electricity and shit.
I hope it has co-op.
So I have to look up a 2017 Witchfire trailer after this.
Okay.
And find the reason why I didn't remember about it.
I don't remember anything like this.
What?
Ooh, crossbows. Cool. I love crossbows.
Crossbow.
Was that a little SMG?
That's my wallet.
I don't have money I can throw at the screen, but
I need to get next gen so bad.
And it only goes into early access. But
Wish
Early
list now.
access
Okay.
soon.
If I only could.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very
That
familiar
looked
names.
good.
Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Man said he ain't had that many new game announcements. Gave us 3 so far. Come on.
Officer Taylor, Medlog
Okay.
29.
This
Today,
seems like a scary game too.
I love the Unreal
I
Engine
can't believe
logo.
what I saw.
What was it again? He said Witchfire?
Yeah, Witchfire.
Witchfire.
Everything okay in there?
I don't know what this is, but they got my money already.
It's either Returnal or Star Citizen or Callisto Protocol look pretty similar.
They said it was a new one though, so like,
Yeah, it was a
new
new
game.
one. It looks good.
and it's an indie developer.
Okay.
Oh, god damn!
What is going on here?
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Yeah, I
Or
agree.
Soulless.
Alien.
What's Salus up?
Troy Baker. Oh, there it is.
Alien. Listen,
That's something brand new. And look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace.
yeah.
And it's the
Wyatt.
epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a
Yeah,
Okay, so-
there is-
Oh man,
there's one
we
voice
can't
actor
wait to
that
show
only
you
has
what we've been
one
working on. And
voice.
by the way, Jeff, this
But that's
looks
so
awesome,
good.
man.
Yeah, man.
It's so
That
great
it
to
doesn't
be
matter.
here. Thanks for having us.
It's
So
so great
can
that you're in
someone
another
enlighten
game.
me
I mean,
on
it's like, this
some
is
of
your
the
first
Troy
game
Baker
since
stuff?
Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character
Baker?
by the name of Jack
Yeah.
Leary. He's a maintenance engineer.
Tony
on a
Stark
remote
in Avengers.
Martian mining
Okay.
post.
Okay.
His job
him?
is to make sure that none of the
I
equipment.
I thought
breaks
that was
down.
somebody
Like,
else.
on their
Did you
graveyard
just say
shift.
Troy Baker
Graveyard
was
shift
Tony
meaning
Stark
Mars
in
and
Avengers?
Earth are really
He
far
sounds like
apart
him,
from each other,
but-
and their orbits
No!
are close. So help is not a simple call.
I don't know.
I gotta ask.
Troy
I think
Baker,
a lot
I
of people see this
remember him
thing
from
and they'll
so
probably
many
wonder,
games, though.
you know, it's a new
I wasn't
team,
sure on the
right?
Avengers stuff, but
Independent
Baker,
studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most
cool it, though.
impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And
There you
so
go.
just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that. Absolutely.
And
No,
full, like,
Alien-
performance
Right,
capture
straight.
and everything.
Banner.
Absolutely. New
Yeah,
studio,
Bruce Banner, and
brand new
also
energy,
Simon
and of course,
in
we get
Miles
to work with one of
Morales.
the
That's
best
why I
in the
remember his
business.
name.
And me.
He also played Clint
Privilege
in
getting to see this guy
Avengers
and watch him
Assemble,
in
I think it
action.
is.
You know, I love to work, and I love the challenges,
He's-
all the new
He's the
innovations
voice
that
of
this medium
Jonesy in
provides to performers.
Fortnite.
We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. think it's going to.
Yeah, I guess I've
Nice.
seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance.
yeah,
capture
that
on Unreal Engine
for sure.
5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you, as the player, you're going to be exploring. We're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller.
I hear it now.
You're moving very
I
fast
get-
paced through this
get
world.
Troy
There'll
and
be
Nolan
multiple
mixed up.
locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story. And, it was one of my favorite moments. There's a lot of action in this game, and that was the fourth of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
Like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. Is it an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys? We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be
on
here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Well, my homie said we've evolved from battle royale games to alien games.
Yeah, it's like space horror games are the thing again.
Yeah.
They could have mixed it up a little bit more.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, yo, why do I hear? When I remember hearing, hearing like Troy's like voice, Simon from Miles Morales. That's why I was like, I hate this voice. Why do I hate this voice? Oh, because I hate Simon.
Yeah, he also was Two-Face in Arkham City and Arkham Knight, I think.
Oh,
what is this?
Another space alien game. Looks like Ultron with Yep. Oh my God! I was just playing.
Move.
Lex,
Go away.
what are you doing? Okay, well.
Go.
Wow, Five Nights went into space.
That sounds so.
Oh, Game Pass.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And
Why?
what's up, Jeff?
Why?
And what is up to the
Because people
Summer
expect
Game
them to do
Fest
that.
Audience is live streaming right now around the world, and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy
Just
drink
wanted to
in
do
the
it.
game.
He's wanted to come to do it.
Screaming. La Roca in Spanish. Uncle Handsome.
Man's gonna pull up
sexiest
his
man
tequila
alive.
pretty soon.
Big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the foundation. But also, I got to say that, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there. And we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology. He is ruthless. He is unstoppable.
Black Adam game.
A quick tutorial is this.
I wouldn't mind a game.
Black
if we're
Adam
going to
has
see
the
another one.
powers of Superman.
The Superman fans would be
Well,
pissed.
there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's one of his superpowers is magic. So you
Oh
do the
my
math.
God!
October
Superman Twitter is
21st,
about to go off right now.
It's
not a weakness.
That's how you start a comic book war.
Oh my God! I feel the TikTok starting to go right now.
It's been an honor to become Black
Well,
Adam, and
actually,
was
it's not a weakness.
it is
It's
a
just
role that's in my
he doesn't
DNA,
have a
and I was
tolerance like
born
everybody.
to play the Man
I'm about to
in
go
Black.
throw myself in
I'm
the
honored to
mess.
show it to you guys on October 20th.
Did y'all just hear the
So
Rock?
until then,
Superman up in his new movie.
stay healthy, stay safe, stay
That's how you
focused,
do it.
keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road.
He's trying to get that. You knew it. He's trying to get. Oh, whoa, I don't know if I
Let
can.
me get the Black Adam game. I don't care.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if I can actually show that. Let me be.
They said it's safe to stream.
All right, cool. Because I know WB be on me about that. They did that last time.
Summer Game Fest said everyone is allowed to go stream and more than welcome to for the entire show.
You can be the destroyer of this world.
I hope they delayed it because they was putting eyes in Dr. Fate's helmet. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really upset.
That's up to you.
Behind you. He just catch a rocket? He got a rocket. I'm about to go see that. I'm about to go see it.
Okay.
Outsiders not being a live service.
Wait a minute. This is Outriders?
This is
World
Outriders.
Slayer.
It looks so different. Okay, yeah, I remember that part.
I love that part.
I might have to actually turn that back on.
I'll have to finish that.
Outriders went from like it's a one and done to we're not doing DLCs to here's all the DLCs and now we're a live service game.
This is coming. This is for me coming for the 28. Okay. I'm not ready for it. I might load it into the I guess the playlist for something. Who knows? I was Destiny for a second. Oh, June 30th. Okay.
What?
Did I read that wrong? Okay, yeah, June 30th. Oh, they got something coming out tomorrow for it.
For the end game reveal. Name was Endgame?
Okay. New game, new gear, new stories, new game. Okay, all right. I might check it out. I have to do the first one first, but hey.
Fall Guys.
Wait, this game's still alive?
It's more alive than ever. It got the millions from Epic.
Oh, was that just Valkyrie? Yes, it was. Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh, it is going to be free to play.
Yes, it is.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this is the RTS they were talking about.
I'm sold already. I'm playing.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
Right now, the trailer doesn't really yell RTS, though.
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
It's Captain America.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Okay, now it's
Hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Okay. Where's the for the Yep. Okay. Okay. We'll see.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op. And we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. 2023, you said
there's the RTS that I expect to see.
And I'm so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about
Definitely
this
worth
team.
checking out if you're into RTS and
giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Especially.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
That's hitting a little too close. I'm gonna need them to chill out. I'm gonna need them to relax a little bit. Yeah, definitely. I say try it. I definitely say try that Stormgate. Why not?
Yeah, I think I'll actually register for that beta as well.
Swept away without fear. World ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park. No one suspected.
This looks like my kind of game. I mean, I gotta actually see it.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
They made a video game
like a fun idea.
They made a video game about being a content creator.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. a 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
So it's a bit of Truman Show.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think I'll mess with that.
Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Really? No way. They're finally making it.
I need you to enlighten me.
Is this a Sims game?
No.
This looks familiar, though.
Well, it's a sequel. And it has been, basically, I was thinking this was going to be the next Duke Nukem Forever. If it is the game I am thinking. No, it's not Goat Simulator.
Oh my god! What is going on?
Or is it Goat Simulator?
Much anticipated game.
I'm anticipating it now. It looks fun.
Okay.
Of course you are.
That looks fun. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Why 3? Was there a 2 actually?
I didn't know.
No, it was not. It was not the zombie game I was thinking about.
That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
New folks? They're doing more than one?
This world has no hope under your watch.
These outfits look amazing.
They do. They do.
Wow! Stardust will go crazy.
I was not expecting that.
I was definitely not expecting that.
That was not on my list.
Is he gonna be corrupted?
Of course he will.
Yes. Show me. Please show me how he looks corrupted.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
Okay, so
typical Parker luck.
Okay, so we got Spider-Man. Okay, all right. Oh, that suit looks dope.
Why does anyone say that suit was bad? It looks awesome.
It looks
really
amazing.
good.
What?
The screenshot looked bad, but that was because it was a leak. It was
Magic looks great.
Oh my God! Look at Sister Grimm's.
Look at these outfits.
His outfit is dope. What?
Show my girl. Show my girl.
What was that? Oh,
That's the Scarlet Witch.
that's Venom.
And that's the Hulk.
That's Hulk. No way.
That's cool.
There's Scarlet Witch.
Oh, I gotta pre-order it. I gotta pre-order it now. Oh my God! Look at this suit.
3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world
Well, that
of
was all
Cuphead,
for
the delicious
Midnight
last
Suns.
chorus.
You kidding me?
Can you
What?
believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from
You
playing
had
the delicious
55
last chorus
minutes of Call of
DLC.
Duty and not
Nothing
1
but that
minute
for
of.
Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya.
All right, guys, we're
really
done. I'm
coming?
done. I'm leaving.
It's really coming June 30th on all major
2K
platforms.
is probably
We are
showing it
thrilled.
off
Well,
separately.
I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here, and
they
I've
also
been
have a time for
lucky
later
enough to play
today,
this
right?
actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the
need to play
gameplay. It's difficult as
It's
we would
going
expect,
crazy,
but
yes.
the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course, our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
it's
no
our biggest
gameplay
island
damn
yet, super
that
side
missing any
bosses, lots
Gotham
of
Knights
secrets to
news. Nope.
discover.
They have
Don't let
not put
any
any
rock go
Gotham Knights
unturned.
out yet.
Yes, and lots
They
of
spent their
challenge ahead.
entire
Well, I know you brought
time
that. I know you want people to
showing
necessarily
us
have too
Modern
much spoiled
Warfare
about the
2.
game, but you brought a little something.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Smile.
Girl, what?
That's why Ghost Simulator looks
Now,
so.
if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look.
That's why
at season
Cuphead,
2 of the Cuphead show, when I
damn.
co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new show
The
and game
Goat
announcements.
Simulator
It
trailer
streams at
looks
10
so
a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's
familiar.
not all.
It was
There's
the
more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Dead
Dead
Game
Island
Showcase with
trailer.
8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
We're called neons, sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Daisy. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
It was. It definitely was.
Yeah, absolutely agree.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
I think I've seen some of this stuff before.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together. Went through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over.
Okay.
You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I loved how they put it in there from the co-owner of Destiny 2, Witch Queen.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I've been gone too long.
My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out, right?
It's okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game. And I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox.
Finally,
I know it's been a couple of years, but Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
Okay. I'm still confused.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now. For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
I gotta give him credit. Warframe suits weapons always look really good.
Yeah, they do.
I've been gone for like a while, so I feel like I'd be completely lost.
Titania Prime, okay.
Ooh, come on, fans.
Okay.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
This might actually be interesting, and it's from the makers of Genshin Impact.
Oh, as long as it's not Space Genshin.
Not Space Genshin.
It's gonna be Space Genshin.
Yeah, it's Space Genshin.
You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
That's interesting.
Ooh.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Ooh.
It looks really good. It does look really good.
It looks good. But, ooh.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps.
I say Scarlet Witch will probably be in Midnight Zone. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for it to be there. It's like it's a mythical, mystic type thing, so it makes sense for it. I mean,
this game I'm so looking forward to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Thursday. Game Pass.
Nice.
Yes. I get it. Yeah, that's a new Battle Royale. Or is it a new one? Or just new stuff for current one? I don't know. There are way too many Battle Royale games out there.
Super people.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But wait, there's more.
Pretty cool.
How
That's
far
pretty
will
cool.
you push humankind?
That's cute.
To the brink, probably.
I destroy everybody.
Pretty much. There you go. There another Game Pass thing for you,
Pass.
Black.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical
And they didn't
civilizations
even have their
from the
showcase yet.
ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the
Someone
mega
tie down
popular
Suki.
franchise back to video games
Oh, there you
with
go.
One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
I'm actually excited for this
The
one too.
Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。
Is that
空を伸びてる
Naruto?
あの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってルフィ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつはノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ。クードバースト。いっていって。立て直すわよ。
They look so good.
なんだよこれ。させるかよ。クソゴリ。雲を抜けたぞ。
filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここは
Oh,
あなた
this
たち
year
の
still.
記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
There you go. See?
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right. That's our mission, then. Save the world.
They're saving Gotham news.
So
Well, that's
many
probably
ways
so.
to
I mean,
cross SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you
it's
find
not
the smartest
something I
credit card
too
to
much
reward
care
your
about
gaming
right now.
purchases at nerdwallet.com.
I hope it helps
The Epic
something,
Mega Sale is
but,
going
you
on
know,
right now. Save up to 75% off top
Gotham
PC
ha-
titles with
Gotham
an
just
additional
losing
25% off eligible
for
products.
Gotham right now.
And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault featuring
boy showed me
Maneater.
Suicide
Be sure to
Squad.
claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
We still gotta show something for Saints Row as well.
What?
Nuts.
Saints Row.
No,
Well, this
I
thing-
mean the trailer there, but that's just okay.
Well,
Isn't this a new Samsung TV, I think?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Capcom, stop playing with me and show me some Resident Evil.
Man's woke up with violence on his mind. Like,
In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts.
Not Luigi in booty shorts. I'm
And
screaming.
We rated everyone 10 and up.
Hi, my name is Carl, and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
It's definitely an interesting concept.
Mm-hmm.
I like the weapon.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool weapon.
Yeah, I mean that's how you drive innovation in a shooter, not like Call of Duty.
But it just looks like
we have seen one Call of Duty and 4 shooters in total. You know,
It
and
looks
3
like-
of them.
So these will not be DMCA. Oh, probably not. Because like Guardians of the Galaxy had,
That one
unless
was
they,
Metal Hellsinger coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and
I
determines
actually
who
have to
lives
watch
and who
Shorter play
dies
that
at a
tomorrow.
camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Oh, I can't wait to play
Family
this.
is the most important thing in the
It's my
world.
language. Oh my god.
I didn't cuss so many times. You're good.
But if your whole family, you know, like
I am taking a nap.
every
as
last
soon
one
as
of
we're
them
done,
decided
I'm
to
playing
jump down
this
the
all
bottom
night.
of a well, and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope. How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't.
You
You
sound
pull on that
crazy.
rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what? Did you see the great gift?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
Let's see.
All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cool world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
I have to look at it after.
I can't wait to play this tonight. Oh my god.
Them's the rules, you noob.
You see how
Back
hyped
at the Game Awards, we were
that chair
proud
got
to
over there
reveal
just now?
Nightingale, a
Okay,
shared
y'all
world
see the
survival
chair
crafting
dancing.
game from Inflection Games up here in Canada. Now
Oh
it's
my
time to give you
God.
a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges.
I have to
in
go
its
back to his
procedural
VOD and
realms.
watch it.
Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess.
Yeah, me too, Alien. I have to go. watch
Not
it
even
tomorrow
sure if
for that.
Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware the
Oh no, a card game.
foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick. Think but this, and all is mended.
This actually looks quite interesting too.
I think I was going to sign up for this on PlayStation, but I didn't download it because they had like a pre-alpha something the other
Saints
day.
are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year.
Okay,
at
all right, there we go.
Gamescom. And
There we
today,
go.
we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character.
I'm
And since it's
downloading
Saints
that
Row, you guys
right
are going to
after
have a
we're
lot
done.
of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys,
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
Okay, all right.
We are so good at
this.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a stack and relax, cause you know there's no guarantee. I never get this effect, don't react to the test of the mass and the cavalry.
Oh my god, another game where I spent hours in the character creator.
Okay.
And I could be fat. Yes.
The show, baby.
I'm here for this. We have long hair. I see long hair.
If they ain't gonna get the proof with you. If you're looking for the truth, listen. Cash ain't grind, cause I got one thing to prove.
Can I be Beyonce?
Holy crap! It looks like it has so much.
Can I only have one character or can I have thousands?
I'm about to turn my PlayStation on right now and download it.
Right?
Okay, if any one of you wants to play this in co-op, I'm already saying one of you has to be that firefighter.
Is this crossplay?
How many people is it though? Is it like 2 or 3?
Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm about to turn my PlayStation on.
PS5, PS4.
Oh my god.
Oh, PS4.
Wait. Oh, I could have did it from my phone. I don't have the PlayStation app.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
It's gonna be a completely different feel than the original one.
36 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully
Yeah, best time
save
to
the
jump
day.
in misplaced.
Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point. This way! Move it!
Real quick. It's too damn bad.
Set your data interrogators.
At this point, I just need to see Gotham Knights, and I'll be good. I don't need to see anything else.
GameStop has a Midnight Suns Funko Pop.
Okay. Hey, misplaced. So, real quick. Revealing too much. I'm not sure if, like see, I don't follow this person, so I don't know. He's a good dude. If you want to go ahead and just watch the VOD, but he's a good dude. He's a chill person. You don't have to worry about no goofy stuff over there. He's a pretty good guy. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, then it'll be dope.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium.
I hope
Today, they are ready to reveal their
well,
latest creation.
Gotham Knights is pre-ordered.
Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's returned to the world of layers of fears. Get a dose.
Why? What they show?
I mean, Spider-Man, Hulk. Yeah.
You said Gotham Knights.
Did I? That's
Yeah.
because chairs over there said Gotham Knights. I meant over here messing me up.
I just want to see it. I just want to see it. What is this? Layers of Fear? We don't have time.
They say a tale of sadness and guilt.
I'm
Of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie.
Still can pre-order on Steam.
Story of
It's pretty weird.
pain and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness, and it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All
I need to
this
play
misery,
this.
all this suffering. There was no other way.
So many horror games this year.
You really
And I'm living for it.
Where's the cute games at?
There's a puzzle game that should have came out in like 3 days. Oh, no, tomorrow. Excuse me.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Yeah, Unreal 5. I'm not ready for horror games in Unreal 5.
Can't wait.
You got a puzzle game called Freshly
This October,
Frosted.
Gotham Knights
Thank you.
arrives.
Come on, let's go.
Batman is dead. It's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Deluxe edition.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty.
Got two
I'm the
watches
executive
on?
producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking
already
forward
showed
to share
Nightwing.
more with you as we continue working towards our launch
Oh my God,
on October
that's at the
25th.
same time.
So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Okay, maybe we see a high-level Nightwing this time, so... Who knows?
We need to see some gameplay.
And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Oh! Come on, new look.
No matter how hard we try,
Okay, there was 1 second of gameplay in there.
there's always
I
more.
was just like, yeah, we see the 1 second.
And now, it's up to me.
Not another one.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
I got this, Bruce.
Where's Barbara?
Okay, all right.
Definitely an L.
I'm over it.
Huge, a big one.
Yeah, like
They didn't show any
That
gameplay.
was Gotham Knights, and now
It was like
we welcome
5
They had a
seconds
couple
of-
seconds
who is
gameplay
Yeah.
there,
Neil
but
Druckmann
it
from
was
Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty
The
Dog.
camera angle
Great
they
to have
used
you with
makes me
us,
think
Neil.
it
It's
wasn't
been
gameplay.
an eventful day on the internet for Naughty
at
Dog
this point,
fans.
I'm
and
actually
I
thinking
think
they're
We
trying to
jinxed
hide
ourselves.
something.
We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and
Yes.
lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters and this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay. Well, very exciting that this has evolved. And I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow.
So the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters.
He making his money. I got to give him credit for that. Yeah, he making his money. I appreciate it.
Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors
Wonder
had
what they're
when
ending
we
on,
made the
since they
game.
already blew,
And it really
Gotham
feels
Knights
like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
All I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused,
Oh,
though.
Troy
I
is-
thought
okay.
maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now.
Uh-huh.
But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret.
That's
that
nice.
you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except for today.
Except for
today.
Yeah.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game. Was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are
Man.
they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I
Hey,
reckon it's got
Box.
something to do with that girl.
Real quick, I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but 2K came out about 2 hours ago. Says, "Come to my attention. There's some music in streaming mode. There's a copyright claim while we investigate this. In the meantime, if you intend to stream or post VODs, consider turning off music in the audio settings to avoid this issue. So just in case, I know you're going to stream it on Twitch, so you might not have that issue right off the bat. But just in case, I literally just seen it on Twitter.
Thank you. I always turn my music off anyways, just because it's new. And a lot of times when they just come out, they don't really have any
Get you killed.
what you call it.
How many close calls have we had?
I get in
All
trouble
right,
down there.
and
You make every shot.
oh, what's up, dude? My bad. I was looking at Twitter and like trying to figure out the way to get that Saints Row thing. If you don't see another info, if you don't see the Saints Row boss maker in
Truly one of my favorite games of the past
inside
What's your
of
reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
like the PlayStation Store or even the Xbox Store, whichever one, go to the website, and I'll throw it in the comments real quick.
Yeah.
Go to the website and just have it sent to your library. Because I just tried to do it and it didn't show in the original like PlayStation Store for
And
it.
then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied
side by
Yeah,
sides here,
not
just how
showing
much
that
it
for
has
me
changed.
either.
That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing
I'll
from
send
the
it to you,
ground
but
up.
yes, go to the
But the great thing about
thing
these
and
spaces
like
is that
sign into your
they're
PlayStation Store
closer
on
to
the
the original
website, and then just
all the animators went
add it
and
to your
studied those
library.
videos.
It'll be on there.
What you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC. We wanted them to have the definitive version of the last.
Suki's ready to stab somebody.
Now you guys I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
Why are we putting time to this?
I actually
Yeah,
played
exactly.
it
Like, but
again
it's
just to refresh my memory before
Yeah.
looking
If you
on
want
the show.
to give PC players a game, start with
I was
Uncharted
just
1.
a glutton for punishment,
Don't
and I went
remake
straight
that one.
from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into
like no
part 2.
disrespect to the game, but it's like
the
this
last
is the
time I played
third
it,
time it's been
2
remade
years
now,
ago,
and
for
also put on now it's put on PC.
So, I mean,
So it's like, come on.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I can't
you guys did
Especially
an amazing
the
job.
decision to put
game,
Uncharted 4 as
It's
the
really when
first
you play it,
PC
when you see
game
it in
of that
motion, it's really
series
nice.
is so stupid.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this again to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky. And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to that. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
You do have a new project.
You have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest. And I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
You're making
All right.
something
Well,
new.
that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right. Summer
was
Game
not a
Fest
very strong
continues
end.
over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including
That's how they end it?
at the Planet of
Yeah.
Labs. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geek Week.
Oh,
which I'll be
that's it?
co-hosting, and the Tribeca Game Showcase. streaming live.
That's how you end your show?
Finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at Summer
I
Game.
mean, that was cute.
As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom opening night
Damn
live
it,
on
put your
October
audience
3rd.
to sleep
And
because
the
they
Game
don't
Awards will
care.
return
And you're
in
like, oh,
December
that's it.
live
That's
from
the
the
show.
Microsoft Theater in Los
I'm
Angeles.
screaming.
Finally,
Suki,
I'm
not
excited to
gonna
share
lie,
that
I wanted
Summer
to go
Game
to
Fest
sleep
will
this whole
return in
time.
June 2023 as a digital and in-person
Like,
event.
man, you understand
bringing
how
gaming
many
community
videos I could have
together.
been made about
Thanks for being a part of Summer Game
Midnight
Fest.
Songs at this time, and y'all
Remember,
mean to
there are
tell
more
me y'all
events
do
and
this?
announcements to come.
I could have been
You gonna
down
do
with
this
it
to me?
the box maker thing.
I mean, it was cute. They showed some cute games.
Yeah, I'm not actually going to be like, oh yeah, F the whole thing, because it's not.
I don't know.
No,
I
it's-
just I feel like there should have been a little bit more meat and potatoes.
birthday to
Yeah, they took that
you.
35-minute
Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent game festival that exists.
Yeah,
It
the
was
Summer
started
Game Fest
10
is
years
done.
ago
This is
by
basically
Goldfarb
the next
Production.
year.
I made
Have a
it
good day, sir.
to celebrate
he said
the best
Day of the
independent games out there.
Devs.
Bring them
I
to you.
thought he said Day of the Dead. That's
I
why I was like,
noticed
oh, what
that.
game is this? Like, this gonna be a cute little zombie game? Oh,
No.
that's cute.
All
Have
right.
fun, Dev.
All in all, it was a pretty good show. But
yeah.
They
I'll
had
give
some
them
pretty
that.
solid stuff there. I mean, Midnight Suns, I would have hoped for some more gameplay, but what they revealed, the new trailer, looked cool. There was some cool new horror games there, if that's your thing. Pretty sure that the horror fans are eating good, good the next 2
We are
years.
eating this year. Eating.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
But even from a more neutral point of view, they looked really good. But definitely some hits in there. What was that RTS game called? Stormgate.
Stormgate.
Stormgate. Yeah. That might be interesting.
Stop.
Definitely something I did not have on my list before, but I'll sign up for the beta.
You know,
there's a few ones that I didn't expect to be like, oh, this is cute. I might want to check this out. Like, I'm not a big first-person shooter gamer, but a lot of the first-person shooters, I was like, okay, I might have to check this out. Like that Witch one, that was really cute.
Yeah. I think Witchfire was the best we saw today.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, that was the most excitement I had. Besides the One Piece.
You know what?
Yeah, I was about to say One Piece. Yeah. Yeah, Witchfire was definitely the one that surprised me the most.
Okay, so guys, we talked about it. We brought it up, and I just noticed somebody put in there. That's I'm assuming we got June after. So we just is someone. I'm pretty sure that person is like possibly a like 2K Next Maker or whatnot. There is a video of a hand-to-hand, like like hands-on, that was just updated today for Midnight Suns.
Okay. I saw them posting a couple video, or at least one video on their YouTube channel. That was the trailer. I didn't see if there was anything else.
Did they take the cards out?
Well, I legitimately have not watched it. I was actually going to wait until. Oh, that's why. Okay, all right. Now I know why. Okay, hold up. Let's see if I fix this issue real quick. Hold on. Okay, we go. Just the window. I know why. Okay, there we go. All right. Talk real quick. Somebody talk.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm curious to see what that is. No, I'm not hearing myself.
Okay, perfect. That's kind of what I wanted to do that for. Okay.
Visit Praxis Games' Baltimore, Maryland headquarters to go hands-on with the story-driven tactical RPG Marvel's Midnight Suns, published by 2K Games. Firaxis, as you might know, is very well known for Sid Meier's Civilization games and, of course, XCOM, which are some of my favorite all-time video game franchises. Before we went hands-on, Jake Solomon, the creative director, gave us a 1-hour presentation and briefly explained that while the developers who are working on the game are some of the same ones who worked on XCOM, Marvel's Midnight Suns is its own game, and that this game is definitely not XCOM. This is very important to know, being that it was never intended to be a Marvel XCOM type game, but rather its own unique tactical card-based combat game that is very story-driven, a sure delight to Marvel fans of any kind. In this Marvel's Midnight Suns preview, gameplay, and hands-on impressions video, we'll dive into the story behind Marvel's Midnight Suns, now Suns, the card deck building combat, the Hunter, the main character, and plenty more on the 60-plus hour tactical RPG. Marvel's Midnight Suns will be available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation in the fall of this year. As Jay Solomon pointed out to those of us who attended the hands-on preview, this is the first time in a Marvel game where the main character will be a custom original character called the Hunter. Choosing gender, race, and more, you'll have the ability to make your own version of the Hunter. With your Hunter, you will eventually square off against Lilith, the leader of demonic forces, in order to prevent her from reviving her evil master, Chthon. Lilith is raised by Hydra, of course, after 300 years of what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. She is very influential, cunning, and deceiving, and she's even manipulated the very finest of the Marvel superheroes. And as you may have already guessed, the game takes place in none other than New York. The game is inspired by a deep-cut fan-favorite comic from the 90s, The Rise of the Midnight Suns, which is definitely not a one-to-one retelling of the original story. For example, Suns became Suns in order to become more of a modern game and story, which includes characters such as Magic and Nico Minoru, among others who you will learn much more about as the game goes on. Lilith is the mother of demons and your mom, whose dark influence corrupts and strengthens those who follow her will. This is quite interesting because, as you have now seen in the newly released trailer, both Venom and the Hulk himself have become corrupted, along with the Scarlet Witch. The Hunter is also Lilith's only child. Without going into any spoilers here, your version of the Hunter will discover more about him or herself, their past, present, and future as the game goes on. In our 4-hour playthrough, we spent a solid half of our time watching cutscene after cutscene, seeing the development of heroes, their relationships, and the important decisions you'll have to make, with the majority of the dialogues in the game. You can also skip through the dialogues if you'd like, but you'll also want to pay close attention, as you'll be rewarded for the responses you choose in the game. We did, however, choose to skip through some of the dialogue as we progressed through the playthrough, especially if they were not part of the main story. There is tons of dialogue, especially in the Abbey, which is the main hub and safe haven from Lilith in the game, where you'll go after combat. Marvel fans will love seeing the Marvel heroes come together, 12 total plus the Hunter, from their different factions and organizations, and how they can either butt heads or work together based on the choices you make in your conversations with them. This is clearly a Marvel game through and through, but the story is compelling enough for anyone who is interested in plenty of cutscenes, twists, and turns, and for those who are into the
Strange's
supernatural.
New Apprentice?
If, however, you're not into very story-heavy games, Midnight Suns may not be your cup
She
of tea.
will be corrupting.
There is a daily cycle in
along
the
the
Abbey
story,
or
I guess.
base. You'll wake up every morning, engage with different heroes, and develop relationships with them, enabling you to perform more special abilities with each hero that you decide to hang out with. You'll then prepare for battle, choosing the 8 cards per hero you want to have in the fight, the special items you want to use, the perks you can acquire to give you a bonus at the beginning of battle, and more. The Forge is a place in the Abbey where Doctor Strange and Tony Stark craft upgrades for the Hunter and team as a whole. You'll have main missions to choose from and side quest missions.
Look, a war
Side
table.
quests are important, finding materials you want to acquire in order to upgrade your deck, get new suits, and more. I found this to be quite interesting that not only will the game focus heavily on the story and combat, but also the Abbey, where you can explore to find currency, discover secret items, and progress character development and relationships, though there is no dating or intimate relationships, along with many events that you can do with your hero and friends. More on that later. Jake made it very clear in the presentation that the combat is the heart of the game. It is also quite clear that the card-based combat system shares basically none of the combat mechanics from XCOM, and again, they never intended this to be an XCOM game in the first place. The enemies in Midnight Suns are supernatural, fantasy-like demons, whereas XCOM games are more about soldiers taking on a superior enemy. Let us dive into the cards and combat mechanics, making Midnight Suns truly its own unique game. Your abilities are presented to the player as cards. There are 3 types of cards in Midnight Suns: attacks, skills, which are heals, buffs, and more, and heroic cards, high damage and special abilities. For starters, each hero is first assigned to 8 cards. While in combat, these cards can be swapped out as you acquire new ability cards in the game, or in Iron Man's case, you can use the redraw option to add a perk, knockback in my case, to upgrade his attack card. For each turn in combat, you'll get 3 cards to play, 1 to 2 moves, moving a hero to a key spot on the battlefield, and 2 redraws, getting rid of a card you don't like for another random card, and any special items that you may have acquired in the Abbey. You will also notice to the far right of your screen a Heroism Counter, which is incredibly important to take notice of. For each attack card you play, not skill or heroic card, you'll be allotted 1 heroic point, which can potentially add up to a total of 10 points. Some cards can only be used if you have a certain number of heroic points, which are easy to notice on the cards, and the fact that you can use heroic points to use rocks, boxes, or whatever is highlighted on the battlefield to cause extra damage to your enemy. Your basic attack moves can simply do damage to an enemy, yet once upgraded can also have bonuses like a knockback effect, dealing extra damage when an opponent is knocked into a wall, an enemy, or even one of your heroic pals during the combat. There are some bonuses on attack cards that say the word quick on it. If you KO an enemy with the quick attack card, you'll immediately get the card right back, which allows you to use the card again in combat, either on the same turn or another turn. Every hero has distinct cards that give each hero their own unique attacks and abilities, which made me want to check them all out. From Blade's simple quick attack with his blades or guns, to Captain Marvel's Photon Blast, pulverizing every enemy in her path, to Doctor Strange having some cool skill card buffs, for example, adding +7 attack to heroes around him, they were all unique and interesting. The key strategy is to know when to use your attack cards or skill cards first to strike, or to use your buffs first and then to gradually build up your heroic points, giving you even better cards as you go on in the fight. Or you can use your heroic points up quicker, which depends on the amount of damage you want to do or special ability you want to do at any given time, so long as the card you want to use shows up in your deck. Next, let's talk a little bit more about the environment and positioning in Marvel's Midnight Suns. Heroism can also be used to take advantage of the environment, dealing damage without using a card play, which is huge considering you get only 3 cards plays per turn. This at times caused me to use my heroic points up quickly. I would use the Hunter's Whip to take a rock and smash it at an enemy for a quicker KO. This took up 1 heroic point. The more heroic points you need to use for environmental objects, the more damage you will do. One particular mission had me taking down a helicopter. You had to literally attack it before it took off, so you had to strategize what enemies to take out and which enemies to ignore. There were 2 specific enemies that had buff cards behind them, meaning that once they were KO'd, I was given buff cards to either delay the helicopter from leaving or to use the other buff card to deal significant damage to it, both cards counting as 1 card play. As for the difficulty, we were given story and normal setting, but there were 6 more difficulty settings in the game. Going with the normal difficulty, I found the game not to be too challenging, although I had a hero down to time or two, especially when I encountered Venom, the final boss battle in the demo. I can only imagine how difficult it would have been to choose the other difficulty levels, so this game will clearly appeal to the hardcore gamers out there, both in the challenge and tactical combat departments. One specific complaint I have, though, is when you're in combat, just when you think you're about to defeat the last enemy, reinforcements will keep coming out until you complete the mission, so you want to complete the mission objectives as quick as you can and then wipe out the remaining enemies, because it felt like there would have been an unlimited amount of reinforcements, which was a tad annoying at times.
What?
Many have questioned the RNG factor in the game, and I must say that after playing Midnight Suns for 4 hours, it is not as random as one might think. While the cards that show up are indeed random, the heroes you decide to bring with you for mission 3+U will start to give you an idea of the playstyle of each character.
Oh, 3+U.
You can simply see the deck of each
Okay.
character in the menu, and throughout the game, some of these cards can even be upgraded, increasing the damage to them or the buffs and plenty more. Doctor Strange has a neat skill card where you can draw back the last 2 attack cards that you've used, so this will help in knowing the next 2 immediate cards you will get back in your deck. Whenever one of my characters was down, I put the blame solely on me, not the random cards. I took a major sense of responsibility knowing that my skill and learning curve far outweighs the random card draw in the game. Getting back to the main custom character, the Hunter has over 40 combat abilities in the game, plus is fully customizable in appearance, giving you more options for clothing specifically during his or her time in the Abbey, as well as the Hunter's gear when out in the battlefield. As I stated before, the Hunter is not random, nor is the Hunter just thrown into the Marvel Universe. Rather, he or she has quite the backstory and is Lilith's only child. I enjoyed how they introduced the Hunter in the game. Believe me when I say that if you're a fan of Marvel, you will appreciate their approach here. The Hunter can be very powerful or play more of a support role or both. This really depends on how you choose to respond to each hero when talking to them in the Abbey, taking the light or dark path. Taking the light path will give you more unique team-based abilities with 1 or more heroes, while the dark path can give you very powerful damaging abilities. Unfortunately, even with a 4-hour demo, there was not enough time to build up either path, so this will take time to discover what the Hunter is truly capable of doing in combat, along with the heroes that you decide to build those relationships with. As for the heroes, you'll be able to play as Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Magic Blade, Miko Minoru, Moon Knight, and the newly introduced heroes, Spider-Man and Scarlet Witch. You'll notice in the trailer that Scarlet Witch will both play the hero and the villain in the
Moon
game,
Knight?
and that is all we know at this point, which is a good thing. You can personalize this.
That wasn't announced. He just announced that by accident. I don't think he was meant to do that.
Oopsie. I'll take Moon
Make
Knight.
your selected team of 4 look the way you want to look. The Midnight Suns won't get stronger throughout the game as they are already very fierce and powerful to begin with. It's all in the cards, how you upgrade them, and how each hero can use the environment to their advantage. One thing I did want to note here, even though we cannot show it in the video footage, is that there is a shop in the game where you can buy cosmetic outfits for your heroes, but just note that these do not increase the stats of them, just the appearance. But again, I do want to note that these are some of the most sought-after cosmetic appearances in the game, as they are some of the very most classic appearances for each hero. Some players may not like this aspect. While I've already touched on the Abbey and the relationship aspect, there was enough content in the 4-hour playthrough to delve a little bit more into this part of the game. We were also told that the friendship system will give you 3 to 4 key relationships per playthrough. You will not want to try and spread yourself too thin. Every hero has their likes and dislikes, some even liking your dark responses like Magic Blade, which in turn will strengthen your bonds with them. Yes, I chose the dark side. The mini events are interesting. They include sparring, fishing, playing a game, or even watching a movie with a hero, and plenty more. However, they were a bit of a letdown to me because I actually wanted to spar with Blade or actually fish with it. For the sparring, you simply see them together about to spar, and then it ends, just like that. The point of these events, once again, is to improve upon your relationship with them and acquire new moves, abilities, and beyond. I suppose there is enough content in the game that by actually adding sparring or a fishing minigame itself would have taken even that much more time to develop in the game, but still, it would have added something in my opinion. Marvel's Midnight Suns is very much a story-based deck-building tactical RPG set in a fantasy or supernatural world, fighting plenty of demonic creatures. You'll have a steep learning curve in the beginning, but with the help of the tutorials, You'll be well on your way to slaying Corrupt Venom, the Hulk, and plenty more villains in the game, including Lilith. We will, of course, have many guides on the game to help you get going if you intend to play Midnight Suns. The combat cards are random, but you will need to think carefully about your every move with each hero, especially as the difficulty increases in the game. If the Firaxis devs had not worked on XCOM, I personally don't believe you would ever hear about both games in the same breath. If you've been wanting to play a Marvel game with a really solid story, there's no doubt that this game is for you. There are enough breaks between the combat where the cutscenes will be a good breather,
I like
and the
that
story
suit a
with
lot.
twists and turns
People need to
will
shut
keep your
up.
eyes glued to the screen, while at the same time, will it get to be a bit cumbersome with 60-plus hours on average? That's up for you to decide. The real challenges for Firaxis and 2K will be to win over
No,
gamers
it's
who
more
are
of
not
them
very
talking
much
about
into
like they
Marvel.
don't like the
I
suit.
would also say that
That's
this
right,
truly can be a game for any tactical RPG
right,
fan,
man. Like, I don't
especially
care.
if you
Shut up.
appreciate deck-building games. Marvel's
be
Midnight
fair,
Suns comes out later
it looks
this
like
year.
a mobile game
What are your
because
guys' thoughts
it
so
uses
far
Unreal
after seeing
Engine
gameplay?
4, and
What do you guys
mobile
think? Are you going
games
to be
also
picking it
use
up?
Unreal Engine
Do you have to
4.
be a fan of Marvel to play this game, or do you think turn-based gamers will want to play as well? Let us know in the comments below.
All right, I feel like he might get a little bit of something might not happen, but something might be.
He's gonna get access again.
I mean, I feel like it happened so fast. Like the him doing it happened so fast. I feel like he'll probably like edit that out post, because I know people have done that, and it was like, all right, you know.
Maybe he just named one wrong, too. Could
It
just
could
be
be it
that he
too.
messed something up. You know, Moon Knight maybe is still in his hat because he just recently watched it. Who knows? Could certainly fit, but we'll see. I liked what I saw. It also is good that they talked a bit about the randomness in combat with the card system.
Yeah.
But that already was when they mentioned you can only take 8 cards. That takes out a lot of the randomness, basically. 'Cause if you just draw 4 cards each turn, yeah, that's quite predictable. It's still in there, but I can work with that.
Yeah, it looks great. I can't wait to get my hands on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also looked like you start off the story before they actually have the hunter. So you start and see them get to the point where they actually awaken the hunter. So you basically, after the first 2-3 hours, you get to make your character then, not right away.
Everyone looks. I mean, yeah, that right there. Okay, I'm sorry. This is going to sound very selfish, but I hope I can take that damn weird ass gold necklace off. Not because it doesn't fit. When you have a T-shirt on, just have that gold necklace sitting right there. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it's me. It might just be me. Who knows? It was just that's kind of just stuck out the entire time. When you see him in their like regular clothes, it's just that real gold necklace just sitting there. It's like, huh? I don't know. I did it. But overall, I mean, I'm not disappointed. I just kind of wish that was something that they had showed in the. I mean, it's 13 minutes. Yeah, took off like 5 minutes from Call of Duty and gave us that type of footage, even if it was just from a content creator. I mean,
yeah, they should have showed more of the other games. I mean, Call of Duty, I don't care about the gameplay of Call of Duty. I've seen it last year. It's the same this year.
Exactly.
And it will be the same next year. 1 minute to show off how good it looks is perfectly fine.
Well, the sad part is like the Call of Duty gameplay, like we were bored as hell, and then they showed how many different shooters, and each one we were like, oh, this looks good.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, Call of Duty, And then Witchfire came around.
Yeah, I'm still trying to trying to wishlist that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still trying to find it. Like, hey, yo. Well, there you go. It's on there now, the wish list. There we go. Definitely gonna check that out. All right, before we end, anything that they're like from the stuff that we did have, what is like your most exciting thing?
I think to me it's actually One Piece Odyssey. From the one we got, I got to see the gameplay a bit more, what characters are in there. I already got a bit of an idea what the characters might feel like in combat. And it's a JRPG. I'm always thinking JRPGs.
He's gonna get the One Piece. I'm so excited. Come to me. I will help you along your journey.
Yeah, I have to invite you for some of the streams then, so you can explain stuff to me.
All right, that's fair.
All right, so Suki, I'm pretty sure not answer to that, but did you have the same answer?
Well, obviously One Piece, but if I'm not gonna say One Piece, it would be Witchfire. Witchfire looked really good. Like it looked like exactly how I wanted Tiny Tina's to be.
Okay, you know what? I agree with that. I actually agree with that. Once again, Midnight Suns is probably still very, very high up, if not still number one. I am a little disappointed that I didn't get to see some Forspoken stuff, but you know, if it ain't ready, it's not ready. It sucks, but it's not ready. But Witchfire definitely looks like something that, like, it does feel like that. As you're watching and as you're, you know, seeing the fight, it felt exactly how we played when we was playing Tiny Tina's, and it was like, okay, I see it. I like it.
Yeah, it immediately pulled me in, and I was like, okay, let's go.
All right, everybody. You know what it is. It's time for you guys to just shout yourself off, and then we're gonna go ahead and, you know, take off. So go ahead, do it.
Shout myself out? I'm not
Yes.
good at that.
I don't care.
Make sure you follow Slipshock here. Give a like on the video.
That's not here today. Matter of fact.
All right, fine. I'm Suki is okay. You can find me on twitch.tv/Suki is okay. Really?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Cute Little Chaos Kitty. You can find me on twitch.tv/Cute Little Chaos Kitty. I'm on a little bit of a hiatus at the moment, but I will return in July.
All right, perfect. Now, if you like these videos like this, you can hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber already, go and hit that sub button. And follow these beautiful people. I love these guys so much. All right. We're going to go ahead and head out.
Peace.
Where's the damn end button?